Hi everybody, this should be a really interesting video today. Something that I've never done before. This will be the first and only time I'll do it. But this is going to be in response to somebody who has a channel. I don't want to say who this person is. I'm not going to divulge whether it's a male or female. I will tell you this person is not involved in the music community. This person has a successful YouTube channel with a lot of subscribers on it, more than I have. And they do something else, but was getting very upset and kept asking me if I would do a video trying to explain how to handle trolls, people that are nasty on the channels and stuff like that. And I've never gotten involved with that kind of thing because I said, well, I think personally, if you're doing that, you're giving them too much credibility, as if anything they say means anything, and it does not. But this is not the first time that this person's asked me if I would do this and address the issue. And in fact, there have been other people over the 7 or so years that I've been here that have occasionally brought up this topic. Well, the first thing I want to say is, and this is going to be a little brutal to maybe the person, and I don't mean to be that way, but if you're going to do a YouTube channel, if you're going to be out in the public, so to speak, in any way, even a little bit like we do here on YouTube, it's fair game. I'm sorry, I know that's kind of harsh for you, but if you're out there, it's fair game. I mean, that happens when people are in any way in public spotlight, whether it's like a politician, whether it's an actor, a musician. That's just the way it goes. You have to have a thick skin. And in my case, I couldn't care less what people say about me. What I do is just basically ignore them, block them, delete them. I mean, I know one guy who has a channel, and from time to time, what he likes to do is he likes to put things up there, and this is his business. He likes to do something like, what does he call it, like hate mail or something, like, you know, I'm going to answer hate mail, and why even give them the credibility? They're not worth it. You have to also recall, this is some pointers. This person was asking me, well, first of all, what can I do? What should I do? Should I talk to them? Should I make a video like I'm doing now? I said, like I said originally, block them. That's the best thing. But you have to recall, here's some other tips, obviously. This person was upset because they were making fun of this person's appearance. And I said, who cares? You know, the thing is, you have to remember that these people are anonymous. You know, you don't know what they look like. You don't know if they're fat, thin, tall, short, if they have big noses, some of them, if they have pimples all over their face, bald. You know, you don't have any idea. Wrinkled. You know, so don't worry about it. You know, don't sweat it. It means nothing. What always is something that I've noticed, sometimes even I get comments too here, obviously, now and then. But what I notice is that a lot of these people tend to, they'll say like, you're a loser or something, or what are you doing this for? Why are you making videos all the time? All you do is sit around and make videos. Why don't you get a life? And meanwhile, I'm having a great time. And I've got many people out there watching my videos who have a great time. You always got to keep into perspective that the people that are the naysayers, the haters, and haters gonna hate, you have to realize they're just a minority. They're nothing, So that doesn't matter. Just focus on the positive. That's another tip to you. Make sure, and anybody that, is asking and has asked in the past, my opinion, remember, just focus on the positive. Focus on the big picture. And remember, too, these people are hiding behind a keyboard and they have no face. They won't come out and show their looks. They've got idiosyncrasies. They've got, physical things about them that probably stand out. So don't let that get to you, please. And this person I'm talking to, folks, is really a nice person. You know what I mean? I wish he or she wouldn't take it so hard. And what else can I say? There's an old saying that they say around here, it's the pot calling the kettle black. Most of the time what these people are doing is they're basically looking into a mirror and they're just letting their frustrations out because on the internet that's what you can do. But when it gets to the point where, and I feel bad that this person, they actually wish this person dead. They actually said horrible things like that about this person. That's crazy, and wish this person would get ill and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, what I say is, John Lennon had a song called Instant Karma. Instant Karma is going to get you. And I know that I'm always careful because I'm a little superstitious. But don't you get a little superstitious? Don't you think that if you wish something on somebody else or you say horrible things that could come back to you, think about that. They should do. It's something to consider. I don't know. They often will say the nastiest things. And I know some of the people that I've had occasionally, very rarely in comments, will say nasty things down here in the comments, and as if they're somehow holier than thou and they're better than you are, and that they're so clean and angelic. And meanwhile, they're spending their whole time doing this. That's another thing that's interesting. A lot of times when people write comments, like some of the ones that you've told me about, and you know who you are, from what you're telling me, it seems like they spend a lot of time writing essays, copy pasting things. You told me that they're making fun of your looks, that they've posted pictures, or what do they Photoshop, whatever it is that they've done to you. It doesn't really matter, because you just have to be strong and realize that you don't know what the heck they're doing. And when they tell you, as you've told me they have, you're a loser because all you're doing is making videos and you have no life, ask yourself this question. If you have no life, what kind of life do they have? They're spending all their free time doing all this. You know how much time that takes? You know how involved and dedicated and sick you have to be to spend all your time kind of being a loser, telling other people you could think are losers what's wrong with them? Not too smart. And I'll end by saying, please, try to remember the song on Egypt Station that Paul McCartney has out. It's called Who Cares? It's about bullying. Who cares what the idiots think? And who cares what the idiots do? I concur 1,000%. And I'll just tell you to remember, and anybody out there that might be a troll, just remember this. When you point a finger at somebody, you're pointing two fingers at yourself. Have a nice day, and don't sweat the small stuff.